Hey, party people. Okay, so I still have my morning voice going on right now because Link got up at about 4 o'clock. So we've been up for a while, just, having our morning party. When you can't sleep, you can't sleep, right? That's his motto. So, welcome back to another Destash video in my 2022 Destash series. We're jumping right in today because this is actually a continuation of the last drawer. I'm calling this Destash number 7. It's going to be not quite half the length of the last video, but this is a continuation of the last drawer. So I didn't have another duplicate footage of last week's Let's Find a Drawer to swatch because we're just going to finish swatching that drawer. So, yeah. If this is your first time catching one of these Destash videos, there are 6 more previous to this one if you really like watching me swatch indie polish. We're going to swatch a lot of different brands in today's video. We're going to swatch a lot of different finishes, formulas. A lot of these are older, maybe from Polish Pickup, but also there might be some new stuff. If you see something you really like, take note of the brand and maybe head over to the brand's website and see if they have something perhaps kind of similar there. So if you've been tuning in for this year's Swatch My Stash, you'll know that I'm trying to swatch through all of my indies in preparation for a destash. It's really, really hard. It's hard to part with any of these individual little works of art that are created for us to wear, to fashion upon our nails. I just love nail polish because you can be so colorful, fun, creative with your combos, and it is truly like wearing art on your nails. And it doesn't matter like what size you are. You're not going to go shopping in a nail polish store and not find something that's going to fit you. I am a person who has a hard time shopping in stores, especially with my girlfriends. I have to go to different stores than most of my girlfriends. That's a frustrating time for me. The last time I did that was a few years ago, and I was like, these clothes are cute, but none of these things are going to work for me, ladies. But nail polish is just so fun and creative and never a disappointment, in my opinion. I just love it so much. That's why I rather collect nail polish than clothes. And then you can match your nail polish or contrast your nail polish with whatever your fashion choice is. I have no fashion, you guys. I really don't. My fashion is to look like I just finished a workout in yoga shorts. I'm not rocking the yoga pants anymore. We like the yoga shorts around here, aka bike shorts, but especially the ones that have the pockets. Mamacita, that simplifies my life so much. I just put my phone, wallet, keys in my pockets of my yoga shorts and I go about my business. I tell you, I love things that simplify my life. If you're wondering why I'm just sitting here rambling about things, not rambling, I'm talking to my baes about, what's going on in my life at this time. But if you're new to my channel and you're just catching this video, I'm just going to kind of chat with you while you watch me swatch these things because I'm going so quickly, it's actually like impossible for me to really talk that much about each nail polish. I've tried that in previous videos and it's so hard. Suffice this to say that every polish you're going to look at today is absolutely gorgeous and a favorite of mine. I have kept them through previous destashes, maybe 1, 2, but maybe it's the first time that I've had this polish since my last destash. Oh, the shade is just so ethereal and beautiful from Polish. You're seeing me swatch a lot of glam because I'm a big fan of this brand and have been swatching it, or not currently, but in the past. So I have a lot of glam. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of brands maybe repeated hand to hand because I do have some that I'm maybe bigger stands of than other things, such as Colorsa Carol Camellia, one of the best toppers ever. You need to go snag it. So anyway, yeah, we're just going to chat because I want to talk about the polishes too long, like this incredible shade. I would want to spend a while talking about it and I just can't. And so then I become too frantic trying to jump polish to polish. So just watch me swatch, listen, look up now and then if you want to see some beautiful polishes. But other than that, these videos, I kind of just like catch you up on what I've been doing. If you're not able to make it to Saturday Swatchfest, where we are a little bit more chatty in that video, we talk about our weeks, how we're all feeling, what we're all doing, trends in nail polish. Oh, we talk about all sorts of things, our favorite movies and our shows. But the rest of the videos on my channel, I swatch through things pretty quickly and we don't chat as much. So you'll get a little bit of chatting and life updates from me on these videos. So this week, my girl Heidi has been in town. She and her husband and her son are taking a little road trip and made a stop in Utah so that we could hang out, go to some stitchy stores, do some nail polish things together, and just kind of vibe out and enjoy each other's company. So Heidi is Zibby on Instagram, in case you're wondering. And so yeah, we have been having a blast. And that's what I've been busy doing this week. And then, before too long, it's going to be that big reunion / 50th wedding anniversary for my parents coming up that I'm in charge of, that I've been chatting with you guys about on Saturdays. And I think after I get through that, I will have a little bit more breathing space in my life to really focus and get the rest of this destashing done, swatching / destashing, because it's really hard to actually destash your polishes without swatching them on your nails and remembering how you like them on, if you know you're going to wear them again, if you've really thought about the polish very recently. So yeah, that's why we're doing these videos, so that I can remember what I have, find things that are maybe really similar to each other. So if you see me destash something that you're like, how could you destash that? Just remember that my collection is pretty extensive, because I purchase a lot of polish to swatch with you guys on Swatchfests, to showcase different brands. And then, some of these polishes may be PR from past years, things like that. And so I have a lot of things, which I'm very grateful that I've been able to purchase them or receive them in the past. But I might have something that's pretty similar to something else. And so it doesn't make a ton of sense for me to keep both items if I can think in my head that they're very similar. So it makes more sense to pass them along to you, and you guys can wear them and enjoy them. And I'm not just holding on to like a massive amount of nail polish that I'm never going to remember to wear, Collecting is so enjoyable, but sometimes it can get a little too much, and sometimes it feels really restorative to my soul to pare down a little bit. So that's what these videos are helping me do. This is a beautiful Gandalf from Glam. Look at how bright and glowy that painted polish red is. Here's one of my few remaining Pretty Serious polishes. I have pared them down over and over through destashes through the years. They just have become less my favorites as they were when I first started collecting indie polish. And I used to have quite a bit of Pretty Serious, but I find myself destashing them as the years go on, because brands that are currently making polish are just using so many interesting components. And I have a few Pretty Serious polishes that are sentimental, and so I'll keep them. Or, I just want to remember, what the brand's formula was like. And so I'll keep kind of pieces that really remind me of what the brand used to make and things like that. But look at how cool this olive is. That olive from By Danny Vienna is so awesome. Aloha Mora from Glam. So anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing this week. We finally got Lincoln into a summer camp program, aka respite care. If you have kiddos who are they might have special needs, they might be in the autism spectrum, variety of reasons why you could need respite care, but we call it camp at our house. So he's just started that last week, and he goes 3 times a week, and he hangs out with his peers, and young adults basically come pick the kids up, take them to the group activity. They hang out there for a while, have lunch, and it gives them a social aspect. It's so great for summertime because he doesn't have school right now. And we are thrilled about it. He's being a good boy. I can't say if he's making friends yet. I don't know if he's making friends, but just because Lincoln doesn't really worry too much about friends, that sort of thing. But the leaders say that he's doing a great job. So I'm excited for him to go have that social time, try new things. So today they are going to the park and they're doing like an experiment they're using kinetic sand for some kind of science experiment. And then they're going to have lunch and then go to the pool. Oh, speaking of pools, yesterday we went to the best pool that's not like a water park, but it basically felt like a water park. It was so awesome. They had outdoor pools, a giant kid area that was outdoors, big slides, and then on the inside, they had a huge kid area and a lazy river, waterfalls to jump from. That one was pretty amazing. And water slides in there as well, a giant hot tub, which is practically Lincoln's favorite. He kind of has these routines where he likes to go swim and then go right back to the hot tub, and then go swim and then go right back to the hot tub. They keep the water so warm at big places like that anymore that you don't really need to warm up in the hot tub. But he's so funny, and he has to try every single thing, and then he's kind of just like, okay, I did it, so I'm ready to go now. So yesterday we tried every single thing that the park had to offer. And I brought the girls with me, and they had so much fun. Joy tried her first water slide, like her first big water slide. I was so excited and proud for her that she was so brave. But we were hanging out with friends, and sometimes having your friend along helps you be more brave. Have you guys noticed? Like, I love doing things with my brother Oliver because he makes me want to try more stuff, and he helps me be more brave. And I remember when I was a kid too, when I was first getting into roller coasters, I was so scared of them. But I had a friend that was like, I'm scared too, but let's do this together. And then we both just screamed and we're scared together. But then we just both loved it so much. And that's when I fell in love with roller coasters. So yeah, it's so awesome to have friends and people that have maybe similar interests to you, but help you be maybe a little bit more brave about trying new things. This gorgeous Scoflat. Don't you just love how that green looks against that beautiful light lilac lavender color? Ah, it's so beautiful. Scoflat is a really fun and interesting brand. She uses a lot of glitter. If you still love glitter in your indie polish, which I do, she's almost always uses glitter in her polish pickup shades. You can pick some up. So yeah. If you haven't noticed, the trend in indie nail polish right now, is not even as much flakies. You guys are just all about the shimmer. I've noticed the shimmery polishes are where it's at in 2022, apparently, the high shimmers. I still love me a lot of glitter, hollow, flaky, shimmer. I love it all, you guys. Creams. I love everything. It's all about, like, if a polish ignites a spark in me. And that's usually what I'm looking for in this video too, is I'm swatching something and I'm looking at it and I'm being like, does that spark me with a feeling of excitement and joy? Look at that beautiful yellow from Geekish Glitter, so pretty. Speaking of glitter, here's another glitter polish, like a really light, this makes me think of Milky Exoskeleton. I think I said that in another video lately too. But this is another one of those polishes, and it has these little iridescent, not little, they're actually kind of big iridescent glitters. It's such an interesting formula. Never saw anything like that before. A Sassy Sauce Thermals. The Sassy Sauce Thermals are so good. Say Sassy Sauce 3 times fast. It's not hard to say, it's just fun to say. Sassy Sauce, Sassy Sauce. Anyway, so yes, we're moving through. I think we have maybe like 2 more full hands through, and then that's going to be the end of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed. Look at this beautiful shade from Glam. Just such great colors, you guys. Color makes life so much fun, and you could just have endless choices with nail polish Endless combinations. I love this OG Bee's Knees. This is one of my favorites ever because it's like this strange, wheaty, grassy color, and then bopping right on. If you see me just move right on after I swatch something in one coat, that means it was easy for me to decide if I needed to keep it or not. And this awesome, I think this is my favorite neon yellow from that brain fart. That neon from Polish. I'm not losing my voice, guys. Just it's really early in the morning. So hopefully it's not annoying to anybody. But, you know, hey, sometimes Lincoln not sleeping helps me get a bunch of stuff done that I've been meaning to get done and just haven't had time for. Like narrating us through this Destash video. So I hope that you have enjoyed part 2 of that drawer that we opened last week. I think that I have like 5 more drawers, so I got to figure out time to swatch more. And actually the swatching of all of these polishes does take a little bit of time, but obviously that's the most enjoyable part. And then the editing and stuff does take quite a while, and that's why we don't have them more frequently on my channel. But I want to. We need to get through these drawers, people. So I think this is the one Polish Me Silly polish that's going to be in this video. If you guys remember, I talked about this in a Swatchfest. I found this polish at my local grocery store, which I was just so surprised by. So anyway, okay, we're finally to the last hand. So I will be saying so long to you very soon. This polish is from that really, really awesome collection. I think it was a site collection where she had these really yummy jewel tones with shimmer and multi-chrome flakies. So beautiful. That whole collection was amazing. So I hope that you're having a good week. I hope that you're having health and wellness. And if you're not, you know, we all go through those spells of just not being well and stuff. And sometimes when you're in the middle of it, you just feel like you're never not going to be. But I believe, based upon the fact that we go through these ups and downs and these hills and valleys in life, and I can remember that it's not me that's having health issues right now in my family, but I can remember that there are periods of time when you're feeling way better, but sometimes when you're down in the hill of it, down in the gully, sometimes it feels like you're never going to come back up, but you will. And if you're going through one of those times, I'm sending you hugs and love right now. I hope that you had a little bit of fun, lightheartedness, hanging out with me today, watching me swatch some nail polish, and thank you for joining me today. This is the last little nail we're going to swatch, and I will see you back for another video very soon. Have a terrific rest of your day. Bye.